Here's the Fortunate Tramp, chapter 29. Tom, snud- Tom stood in the hot shower and let the water run down over his face and massage his back. His body was red and bruised, but he didn't care as the water washed his shame away. Once it seemed long ago he'd shared the shower with his wife, but now the times were different. He came down the stairs smelling fresh and feeling like a king. He felt like he was walking on feathers, as he was so used to hard streets and cold pavements. He flopped onto the sofa and it was so comfy it was difficult not to nod off. Paul brought his meal in on a tray. It was shepherd's pie and vegetables, one of his favourites, steaming hot and delicious. He ate it slowly, devouring every mouthful. Jack had the same and he lapped at the gravy like fine wine. Tom was overjoyed at such kindness and his mood softened towards the church. He didn't believe in the mumbo-jumbo, but their hearts were in the right place. He sat there watching the soaps and he felt like he had turned a corner. Paul said he could stay a few days and he was overjoyed. He didn't want to overstay his welcome. They drank coffee together and he felt like he had found a friend. He mentioned about a voluntary job and at the local church hall and Tom agreed. He decided it was time he put something back into society. He had been promised more food for Jack and it would be a good way to meet new people also. He had been beginning to feel a bit like a recluse. He didn't want to lose touch with ordinary people. He couldn't forgive his attacker, but he could forget him. The next few days went by quickly and it was lovely to have pleasant company. He offered to help washing up in the church canteen and he was looking forward to starting the day. He was feeling a lot stronger and even Jack looked healthier and had put on weight. It was another sunny day and they all set off to the church hall. There were a few other people there, a few down and outs. Tom was introduced to the staff and his nervousness vanished. And he was back where he began. Everything looked the same as before. His coffee was waiting for him in the same old cup. Before he knew it, he was back in the swing of things. There were forms to fill in and calls to make. He took it all in his stride, and it was like he was on autopilot. No one mentioned his wife. Oh, God. No one mentioned his wife, which was a relief. The longer time went on, he thought of her less and less, but the pain was still there in the pit of his stomach, like an ulcer ready to burst.